You're live. See if anybody's around. Hi, Candy. This is a crazy idea I have of just coming on and see if anybody's around. I just felt like some company, and Kathy Berg inspired me to get out my jelly plate. So I thought, I have an Echo boiled. I just took out of the pot. So I'm letting that cool down. And I went and picked some more, just a few little flowers and leaves, because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I thought I'd see if anybody's about. And see if I can make a mess. I'm just trying this because I never did this before. I hope so. Some of these plants, when you pick them, like I knew marigolds were really smelly, but this leaf is pretty smelly. I have some bottles of paint that have been sitting over in my cupboard. Some of them are satin that a friend gave me. Now the thing is, do I roll this? Do I put paint on top of this? Noah can make a mess faster than me. I don't know. I think I could give you a run for your money. Well, I'm going to just try it this way first because I don't know what I'm doing. I think maybe one time I saw Lisa putting live plants on her jelly plate, but I don't think this is going to do much until I pick them up. Oh, that's kind of neat. But there's no, because there was no paint under. So if I pull these up, oh, look how cool that is. Hi, Sharon Lombard. How are you? I said to Candy, I just felt like a little company. I had this idea to go out and pick a few leaves and some flowers. And I was inspired by Kathy Berg rubbing off. Oh, look at that. I'm using a journal kind of sketchbook to do my rub-offs, my runoffs, like to clean my roller. I was all excited about that. So that's what. So I thought, well, let me see if anybody's sitting around. Feels like popping in. Figure I'm going to sit here do this anyway. I'm also put the camera on, right? Let's see. Uh-oh. All right, now I've got to get the two to meet. So maybe what I need to do is, okay, so I'm going to put, I have like no room to put this wet paper. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put some of this blue. See, some of this stuff is satin. It's not matte. And I can't really use that for other stuff. Like for painting, I don't want to put that on my bulbs or like a handbag. Oh boy, that's a big thick blob. And I tend to like to use white, but I don't know. Whoa, that's really juicy. So I think I've had better results without using white, but I don't know why I like to put white in. And my roller, I think I'm too heavy on my roller because I get those like little outside edge marks. So I'm going to do the leaves again. Lay those down. Oh. And then I'm going to put more paint on top and roll over them. Or maybe I should just roll over them so I get an impression. Maybe that's the ticket. Let's try that first. Oops. That guy came undone. It came off his... Okay, so let's see what that looks like. I think if I put more paint on top, I've done this a couple of times. Yeah, I thought these colors looked cool too. And the satin kind of, I'll have to show you the first one I pulled off before I decided to turn the camera on. I don't know if you can really tell. It's a really cool green, that phthalo green and that satin blue. It's really cool. All right, so let's see. Oh. Maybe I need to adjust my... Is that a little better to be able to see? Hi, Jane. Thanks for popping in. That's not too bad. That satin's kind of satiny. Duh. All right, so I have a couple flowers here too. I'm going to try this white. I don't think any... Now, like when Kathy Arbor squashed flowers through her Big Shot, it squashed out the color from the flower, and I don't think this roller will squash out any color. Just looking for... Now, these are from a plant called a liriope. It's really a border plant, kind of. The leaves look like a spider kind of a plant. Uh-oh, this guy's entangled somehow. And I'm just going to... Hey, Anne. Nice to chat with you. Haven't talked to Anne in a while. Now, if I'm going to squash these down. That's not... Now I got little flower bits on my roller. I'm just going to try to get an impression on that paint. Whoa, that made a mess. Okay, that wasn't my best idea. Although now that they're flat, it might be kind of cool. Let's put that aside. Let's see, I don't want to miss anybody. I wish there was a way to make the chat part larger print. Now, I don't expect much because I put white. Yeah, that's really not anything. That was really silly. That was silly. Okay. Some of these colors I didn't realize they have. This is Peaches and Cream, Americana. I don't think I've ever had this opened. So I'm going to plop some of that on. I really like this satin blue. It's kind of a eye-opener blue. I wonder if this will make mud. And now I've got a bunch of junk on my plate. Not the best killer in the world. I do like the leaves, though. I'm going to put those back on. If anybody knows what they're doing, they could tell me what I'm doing wrong. So I don't really know anything about jelly plating. Well, flower buds and little flower petals stick to your roller. Hey, Jilly, how are you? Thanks for popping in. I'm making a super mess on my jelly plate. Wow. It is kind of a weird color, but it's kind of cool. Oh, I love those leaves. I got a big glop of paint over there. Now let me pull those off. And then let me add, I'm going to add some of that phthalo green. And I'll do a little of that blue. I think I need maybe some kind of purple. I don't have much in purple. When I buy my paints, I buy it for, usually for, I have in mind like country, vintage, primitive kind of painting. So I don't usually buy much in the way of purples, or boy, this one's really empty. So I've been trying to pick up, oh girls, look what I did. Let's see if I can get my, I don't know if that's going to make it worse or better. I hate to waste that paint. I had a little plastic tub here. So, oh, here, maybe I can. I don't want to ruin that image underneath. I was silly. Didn't think I could squeeze that bottle, and I guess I probably could have. Knock off some of the bits off my roller. This may be a little scary, girls. Could be a little scary. I didn't tell Holly I was coming. Sharon Marlowe. Hi, Sharon. Oh, good. I have a mod. I was just going to say, I guess I should have told Holly. But I didn't think. I just kind of spur of the moment popped on. Now, when I picked that up, I could tell I had way too much paint. Can you see those two little, look at those two little, they look like little eyeballs. They're two little flower buds. Isn't that funny? That's kind of cool, though. I think I can get another print off of that. Now, see, what I don't understand is some of the girls go back and print on them again. So I guess it's crooked. They let them dry, and then they go back and they put other stuff. Look at that spot right there. Isn't that weird? Is that blurry? Let me see if I can get it to... Yeah, I can't get it to really clear up. It kind of looks like a shell or an amoeba. Oh no, Kathy Berg. Hi, Kathy. I was saying I was so inspired by you doing your cleaning off of your, this thingy. I'm forgetting the name of it. Your brayer. That I got an itch to try jelly plating. I mean, I have before a couple times, but I haven't done a whole lot recently. So I'm kind of stuck on these colors. I'm really liking that green and that. Let's see, what else do I have here? This is a different, this one's called Blue Lagoon. How bad can that be? Oh, thank you. Now these are satins, Kathy, not your typical, and that one's real juicy. And this is an antique teal. And I was saying to the girls, these are paints that have been sitting in my cabinet and I haven't used them in a while. So I thought I would use some of these up. Because at first, oh my, that's way too much. I can either not get enough. Oh, that's all the paint goo. That's not going to do anything. I didn't, although that looks good on there, I didn't shake that well enough. And I think I have to take a minute and clean off my brayer because I've got the little heads of those flowers. Oriope. This is going to be a bust here. That's like, that oily, gooey stuff that's at the top of the bottle. Hey, Peggy Fitzmaurice, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Although it is kind of nice looking. Kind of looks like a waterfall. My ceiling fan's going to have these papers blown all over the place. All right, let's take a moment and get a baby wipe. And clean off those little flower pieces. So I didn't really see. All right, so I'm going to try that Blue Lagoon again. I am kind of liking that satin look. So I'm going to use that Blue Lagoon. And I'm going to try to just squeeze a little bit. And, oh, let me see if I can dump on some of this purple that I got too much on before. And let's see if I can shake this up a little bit more. Kinds of paints. I have those satin paints. I like them. Okay. The more I look at that one I pulled off a little while ago with those eyes, it looks like a frog sitting there staring at me. Now I'm going to use the flower this time as a stencil, say, or a stamp. And that antique teal is still a little kind of oily, kind of. Now, I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? I have this other little, I wonder if I can, I think I stole this from the kitchen. I wonder if I can just press that. To use it as, to give me the imprint. A little too wide there. Just trying to hit the flower. Got a little wonky. Hi, Deborah Brown. Thanks for popping in. Now I'm gonna leave it there, see what it does. I've got a little, oh, I can't get it on the plate straight. These flowers, it's, oh, not liking my white. Has it been doing that all along, making it real blurry? There it goes. It's called Liriope. It's like a border plant, but they're all little tiny flowers. And so that's what's coming off. It's okay. No great shakes on that. Not super impressed with that one. Take that little, ooh, that looks cool right there. I'm going to use some more of this purple pizzazz. This is almost empty. I think I should have stood this on its head. And then I think I want to put a little white. Une petite. It seems like I have, it almost looks like a film. I don't think I had anything crazy on my jelly plate, but it looks like a ridge right there. I haven't seen it on the paper, but it looks bizarre. I don't know what that would be. I'm going to use this blue Lagoon again. Oh, that looks cool there. There's a couple of, oh, I think it moved, flower heads that are holding steady on the plate. Now, if I, oh, I like that color combo. I was thinking about stamping. All right, now, Kathy, if I stamp like this with one of these, you know, flower stamps, do I then put another layer of paint on top of the stamping or just pull it like this? I guess you could probably do both, right? I love, this color combo. That one kind of skidded. All right. I'm going to see if I can sit this on here properly. It feels really cool, I have to say, just putting your hand down there and rubbing that jelly plate. I am a goofy Gus. I wonder if I put my little rock here. I have to put it where you can see it, maybe over there, if that would help with the focusing. Oh, that's not too bad. You would have to let the paint dry completely before you put another coat on. There's a lot of paint there. It might not work. Okay. See, that's still picking up a little bit of orange that I didn't even really, or that peach color that I didn't really even see was still on the plate. I love those colors. Now I want to make a yellow, kind of yellow journal. So I was thinking I would try some yellowy kind of colors. This is never been opened. This is Taffy Cream. I need to give that a good shake. Now you can try and put a light coat of paint and a look. Oh, okay. So we're going to let this dry. And then I could put a couple of colors, Kathy, but just a light coat, right? Okay, so let me... Maybe yellow's not the best color to put on there. I'm going to give it a whirl, though. And then I've got this neon yellow that I want to try. I'm just not... I need one of those machines, like the paint shop, the paint stores have that goes... You know, or one of those things we used to, oh gosh, what was the name of that exercise place years ago? And you put your fanny in those machines. It had the big belt and it would shake you like crazy. I'm thinking something Roberts, but I don't know if that's right. Yeah, this is not really, I don't know if this is gonna do anything for us. I think it was a chain. I don't know, maybe it was just the East Coast. I'm so loving my roll-off book here, and I'm so excited about this. What a goof. All right. Hubby's got stew in the crock pot. It's starting to smell good. Okay. Oh. Is it too light for you guys to see? That's kind of cool. Sweet. All right, so let me put some more of this yellow. And I think I want to try this. I don't know what it's called. It's an enamel, not a satin. We'll see what that does. I had picked up a set of these stamps at mccarry.com. I love that site. And there's some beachy kind of, but there's a lot of little flowers and dots. And I just love these little foam stamps. I think I tend to be a little heavy-handed with the paint. Time. I think I maybe am hurrying a little too much. Oh, you lost me? I don't know what to do. It looks like everything's normal. Here, I don't see it spinning. Back now. Okay, great. Now I'm going to use one of these little, I love this little, these little dots. I love those. And this little circle-y thing. Refresh and it's good. Okay, thanks, Piggy. I want to get some bigger stencils so I could do the whole page. I not really got the budget for that, so I bought very reasonably some stencil sheets that I can put through my Cameo, make my own, but I have to sit down and design something. Maybe I'll do that while I'm sitting in front of the TV at night. Might be a good time to fuss around with that. Okay, so a couple of you girls know this. Anne knows it because she was part of it. But I was coming in, my husband and I ran a couple errands this morning, and I came in the house, had my phone in my hand and a few other things in my hand, and decided I'm just going to slip my phone in my bra till I can get in the house and put everything down. And our son has our car because his car needed some work. And so I come in and my bra starts ringing. And I'm expecting it to be Brian. And I pull my phone out and I see Aunt Beck's face. Here I bra dialed our hop gang. So Anne was there, and Aunt Beck, and Lizzie, and Janet Nash. No, Ron didn't. Okay, so that's, I would have expected more color to come off. Holly Dalton. Hi, Holly. I just came once for a moment, and I thought, just a quick decision. I thought, oh, I should have told Holly. Okay, so now I have the screen here. I think I'm going to put some of this purple and maybe a splash of white. I tell you, I love these intriguing things. Like I took my flour boil out before I came on live, and I can't wait to peel that apart and see what that paper looks like. And it's probably too much white. And I just love not knowing what it'll look like when you put your paper down, or when you do those boils and you pull your paper up, seeing what you get. Okay, so I'm going very gently. I didn't stick with the yellow too long, did I? I should have put my plate over a little bit further. Oh, there, I got it finally. I couldn't get that one edge. All right. One thing, if you dilly-dally and take a while to put your design on and your paint on, the other papers you worked on dry. Oh, okay, Peggy, that sounds interesting. Well, that cleaned off the plate very well. I don't know if you can see can't really see my design as well as I thought you might be able to. Okay, I'm going to do some leaves again. I really like those. Let me do... This is called Red Barn, and this is satin. See if I can tell if it looks like it's mixed up pretty well. Maybe if I use this and a little bit of that peach. Yeah, I'm heavy-handed. Heavy-handed. And I'll try a little bit of this yellow. Thanks, Holly. So now, if I wanted to, well, I know if you want to, you can do anything you want to. But then I could come back with some of these darker ones and then put, like, see, this was the first one I did before I came on. So I could go back and put imprints or stamp on the jelly plate, right? And then reprint this, correct? And give it a different look. Whoa. I'm sorry if this looks like a crime scene. This looks a little, maybe a little too red. I'll dig out my leaves here. They're starting to, gosh, get wilty already. That's a bummer. I just love fall. And these leaves of this plant, this is called a Vitex. And gosh, a long time ago, my dad was still alive, and my husband and my dad and mom went to visit my cousin who lives in, well, she lived at the time in the Hamptons. So we took a trip up, and all around the area there were these beautiful plants with a beautiful purple flower. And then we had taken a ride by ourselves one day, and my cousin was doing her own thing. And I came home, and sure enough, on her door stoop, she had purchased a Vitex for me. And of course, we've moved a couple times since then, so every time I move into a new house, I like to replace my Vitex. But it's got this beautiful, long, thin purple flower. It's a very woody plant, and it grows very tall. It's like up to our gutter. And well, I like to pull that leaf out. But the leaves are really cool. But when you cut them, the odor that they give off just reminds me of fall. It doesn't help if I cover my bug. with my leaves so the camera can't pick it up. I'm going to squish them down to get a good imprint, I hope. So that's kind of cool. Talk about a crime scene. Why did I pick orange? Because it's one of my new favorite colors. Oh, how to put your glasses on. Okay. All right. Ooh. Now I should probably leave this dry. Okay, I'll take a little sip of my beverage. Maybe I should use one of the blues on top of that. What does everyone think? Should I use a blue on top or some other color? I want something that would be a really wild contrast. Oh, how about some hot shot fiery red? And you could put the leaves down and use as a mask. I guess that's what I did. I'm not sure I understand that mask. Oh, I could use, oh, okay, I have some neon orange. Oh, Sharon. She always says blue. All right, I'm trying to control myself with that. I love this hot shot fiery red. I don't know. I think I need a little something else, maybe a little white. But then use one of the papers you painted already, and then the leaves would be the color of the paper instead of the white. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I want this on a white paper, though. All right, Sharon and Holly know this because we know each other very well. And I have a bonus son that lives in the UK. And he had his first baby last November. She's about to be 1. And he just sent me a video. I got a video of her today saying Dada. Oh my gosh, she's so stinking cute. Eating a banana saying Dada. I haven't met her yet. I was supposed to go in April, and my trip got canceled. So I'm really chomping to get over there. I wanted to see her when she was real little. Well, she'll be a year old already. Oh, come on, focus, focus, focus. Thank you. Oh. I love it. I love that one. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'm liking that phthalo green. Where did I put that, baby? That's not it. Licorice. Phthalo. This is my antique teal. Oh. He's trying to get away from me. All right, now at some point, is Ann still here? At some point, I want to undo my package of boiled paper. Let's see what that looks like. I'm getting a little itchy. I'm getting a little itchy wanting to look at that, Ann. We were talking about that earlier. All right, and then maybe, this is not easy picking out the colors you want to. Oh, you know what? I have a piece of lace over there somewhere that I was using for a stencil. I just see this feather sitting here. I guess a feather wouldn't. It would just, a feather probably would be all gloppy, right? Go get the lace. Okay, let me see. If I can't find it, I'll pick out another piece. Probably a good idea to have a couple pieces anyway. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. It looks very dark. Very dark. I don't know why I can't get this paper on straight. I think there could possibly be something wrong with me. Maybe the color is too dark. I don't really see too much. I wonder if I put it back on there. I mean, this is stiff from other paint. Maybe I need a fresh piece. That looks cool, though. That looks kind of cool. Let's do... Now, I was in... Oh, gosh, where was I? Let's try this. I was in Walmart. And every once in a while, my Walmart has a little bit... Lori, put lace down, paper on top, and roll more. Okay, I'll do that when I do this. I'm going to get this up, see if it does anything. And I thought I was buying neon paint, and this is glow in the dark. Oh, that's really almost the same shade as that other thing. That's kind of wild. You know, I have to, when I pull the next one, I need to pull my plate over a little bit, I think. I keep running into my book. Okay, this is a lot. That is a lot of paint. Roll off most of the paint before you pull. Oh, okay. You know, sometimes when I did it before and I put my paper down, it kind of like a Ouija board, which really kind of gave the paper a cool effect. But I didn't feel like that time it was a lot of paint. You can't really see the lace pattern, but it looks neat. All right, so I'm going to put paint down, or I'm going to move my plate over, which I keep saying I'm going to do. But just going to smudge it over a little bit. Now, wait a minute. I have a mess over here. I've got run over paint and flower bits. So let me get those out of the way. And then I can bring this over a little bit. And okay, so we're going to put paint down first. And let's put this below. This is the satin. So I'm just going to put a little bit, right? A thin. I struggle with the word thin, girls. I guess that's maybe some of the problem. This is really thick and gloppy. Let's see how much mileage I get out of this. Very, very thick and gloppy. All right, now Holly, you want me to put the lace down, correct? I think my leaves are about had it. So put the lace down, and then you say put paper on top. Really roll. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Get these right. Roll off most of the paint first. Okay, I felt like I did that. Lace is looking better and better. Okay. Let's use the more liquidy. Let's use the blue Lagoon. Now, one thing I noticed that Kathy did last night is she put on some paint and rolled this out first. Buffering again. I wonder how I tell if it's buffering. I don't really see it. Back. Okay, good. Oh no, Buffy. Well, I think it's pretty, but it's just bizarre. All right, let's try some Irish moss. Hey, Deb. Thanks for popping in. I'm making a mess here and trying to learn some things about the jelly plate, inspired by Kathy's segment of the hop last night. Maybe I'll put some of this wild orange. Now, the thing I don't like about the stencils I have is that they're small and that they create a square Oh, this may not have been a good combo. This is kind of like puce. Or as Eileen might say, it's like this looks like a diaper. Nah, that wasn't a good choice. Let's see, I'd like to make some impressions. I always do that. And where's that little dotty thing? I love these little stamps. It doesn't take much to make me happy. That is so cute. Okay, I'm going purple. I love jelly plating. They did a great job. Yeah, it was great. Kathy is a master jelly platist. All right, I don't know. See, it's not. I think I'm picking up. See, I need more than that, right? Because it's not moving. I mean, it is moving. It's picking it up on my roller, on my brayer. I don't think I'm finding the sweet spot. Ah, this is the gloppy one. Darn it. This is really thick. Ceramic Coat Select. That is one bad boy. Very thick. I love the color though. So I guess, see, I don't feel like I need to, because my brayer is really very dry. Okay, let's see. I've been on an hour already. Ooh. What time is it? I want to dig into my paper. But I still want to do more of this too. Whoa. It's like an olive green or an army green. That's not too bad. Let's switch it up and do, let's see what I got around here. I've got so much stuff stacked over here. My spinny wheel's not spinning. Don't tell Eileen. We're doing pink. Pink, pink. We'll do some lime green. The blue worked. I think it was too little purple. Okay. And sorry, this looks like some Somebody had a fight with a Pepto bottle. Woo! Wow, that's a pretty nasty color. It looks like flesh. Some flesh. Let's see. My poor leaves have seen a better day. I should have put them in water to keep them hydrated. Have a nice big one here. I'm loving this leaf. I should have gotten some leaves from the, I think it's the Marigold that are like little tiny spiky leaves that are real cute. Now this will do the mask thing again, right? But that's okay. So I might want to reprint on this. I should get one of those other ones out. This is where color theory, oh, sorry guys. This is where color theory would come in handy. Looks like how I feel. Oh, sorry, Hall. Oh, it doesn't look as bad as it did initially. I pull that off. And then let's do, this is the enamel. I guess like anything else, it takes practice, right? And then trying to remember if you did something you liked, remember how you did it. Okay, working cards and have my fabric caboodle out. That needs to be finished. Yeah. Sorry, Peggy. Oh, girls. This is my favorite. Now it's a very teal blue. It looks on the screen more of a true blue to me, but I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it's actually a teal. And I really love that. Wow. That's amazing. All right, so if I want, if I want to put color, to get color in those empty spaces, I just put a color on my plate, right? All right, let me try that. Bless you. That was the husband sneezing, not Mary's brother, not to be confused. I don't know why I'm so attracted to this kind of green. I had this on my nails a couple of weeks ago, and someone very dear to me said, you need to take that off. That is not a good color. Wonder who that was. I do love that color green. Okay. To get the color in the empty spaces, you pull with something that has paint on it. Too much, I know, and it will change color. The whole print. Okay. Well. Oh. That's kind of cool. All right, you guys settle down over there. Don't be moving around. That's kind of cool. I wonder how a fly would look if I got him on the plate. That was me. That was me. Yes, it was Sharon. She did not like my. Okay, let's do this phthalo green. With a drip of this iris mossy. Oh, see, look, I love that already. I'm trying to be better at taking more off my roller. You think that looks like a camo? Man, look, I got different shapes under there, so I think I want to just not put any other impressions on there. Just pull this off. Now see, I can feel the paper feels fairly wet, so I guess I have too much on that one end. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm trying to stay calm. That is very exciting. That is very exciting to me. I love that. All right, I want to do circles like bubbles. Look at that. I love those colors. Oh, wow. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this paper. Okay, so I love that combo, but let's jazz that up. If I added a little, let's do the phthalo, a little bit of phthalo. All right, I should probably take requests. After this one, I'll take some requests. Let me get the end, Colleen. It's such a fun stream. You miss. Oh, yeah, I need to go back and watch Colleen's stream from Friday. All right, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to run this off into my book. Oh, I spattered something there. Oh, that's cool. All right, now I lost my train of thought of what I was going to do. Hello. Oh, circles. Da, 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 da. I have this little thing up here. It just holds little buttons. And I'm just going to do little circles. Maybe I should twist. Who needs a stencil? Come on. Oh, I know what else. I was doing swirls too with the back of a paintbrush. I like that too. I've got to keep an eye on my sisters are just seeing my little video of my little British baby. Got a little bit of the slide going on here. Now, the last time I was messing around with my plate, I put on some metallic paint that I am not so fond of, but I liked how my pages turned out. So maybe I'll do that too. I don't need to see anything, right? It was a marathon. It was such fun. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to put some of that moss on top, right? Oh, maybe this needs some blue. Some purple. And some white. It's very green. I personally like it. Sharon, honey, just put them on and leave them on, like the rest of us. Okay, that is kind of cool. Not as cool as some of the others, but it's kind of cool. All right, let's take a request. Anyone, thank you, Devin. Would anyone care to choose a few colors? Because I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to do some metallics, and then I'm going to go get my paper boil and unveil. So I don't know if anybody can hang around for that. So I was thinking if I did a couple, I wanted to do some little swirly things. They're kind of on the dark side. This one's, I mean, the blue is pretty, but there's nothing down the middle. I think I would need a new piece of lace for that lace to do anything. Maybe I should wash that lace so I could reuse it. I'm so cheap. Black, orange, and silver. Turquoise. Black, orange, and silver. All right, I have a pumpkin orange. And I have a lovely warm sunset orange. And let me find the silver. I have this, it says Twinkle. Brush on glitter paint. And then I have this is probably better. This is a metallic. Gold with anything. This feels very loosey-goosey. All right, so I'm going to do silver. And I kind of like this sunset orange. Let's see what that looks like. Drip, 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 drip. And I have a black sitting here somewhere. So many colors. I think I still got some circles under there. This is kind of school. Oh, look at that. Ugh. That black sea has seen better days. All right, I'm going to flip my page. This looks like a high school colors near where I grew up. Pennsbury High School. Pennsbury, PA. Whoa, that really is. All right. And I've got a little knitting needle. That might be a little too pokey. Oh, let's just see. I don't want to tear my plate. I have to concentrate not to push too hard. These are not the best looking little curly cues or whatever you call them. Got something running down the middle there. Right there. Oh no, Dev. This may need some sparkle. May need a little bit of sparkle. Or use the other end to make dots. Okay. That's a cool idea. This is really a nice knitting needle. I don't know why I brought it out here to destroy it. Let's mix some paint with it yesterday. All right. Bruce, Mommy's busy. You gotta go get Daddy. Go get Daddy. All right, here we go. That is freaking awesome. Awesome. I'm sorry, I'm missing what you girls are talking about in chat. I love this. I can't believe it. I thought it'd be really gross, but it really looks cool. All right, now Sharon said, see, I still have all those little squigglies. And she said some turquoise. Let's see what flavor turquoise I have. I have Laguna. It's turquoise. Halloweeny, yes. Halloweeny, Halloweeny. I was thinking when I did the live sale last week, I should have had some Halloween bulbs ready, but it's a little late for that now. Sometimes I'm just a little behind the 8 ball. All right, now I'm supposed to be rolling this on paper. And I forget. I have one thing to remember. and I forget. All right. Come on, bug boy. Do your job. Thank you. Okay, he may be removed. I got paint all over my bug. I hope I didn't permanently scrape my jelly plate. I still got those swirls in there. The Halloween was for you. That really turned out cool. Okay, so let's do, Sharon said gold also. Let's do, where's my other metallic-ies? All right, see, I'm a big clearance girl. These are all on clearance. So this is a little more orange. This is a little more goldy. These are all technical terms, goldy and orangey. And what did I do with the teal over here? This is way too much paint. Don't hate me, Sharon, but I'm flipping on a little bit of this crazy green. And we're off. And my clean off thing looks kind of cool. Now I have this thing, I picked this up on clearance. I've had this forever. And I don't think it's going to do much, but it's a metal rose. I'm just going to press it. Of course, I had to drop it right there in that spot. I'm a struggle. I'm a struggle. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, right? And then we got sparkle. Okay. I want to use this glitter stuff. I put this glitter stuff on. And where was that? This red stuff, this red barn. How big can this be? Right? Of course, this isn't going to look good with my green brayer. Let me rub some of this off. Ooh. What if I did... Okay, now I'm getting warmed up here. What if I did, I just do like a body, like I'm doing a dragonfly. Okay, I'm sorry. Be careful with the glitter on your plate. Okay, Miss Sharon. I did it before and it was okay. Bug. Bug, 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 bug. I should have put some leaves on there. That's a little weird. That's a little bizarre, I guess. So there's probably another impression of the thing down in there, right? Another of the dragonfly in there, right? What if I did the phthalo and a little bit of the teal? And a little bit of the purple. Lori, after the dragonfly paper dries, you could paint detail on the wings. Oh, that's a good idea. Janice. Hi, Janice. There's always the other side, right? I know. I never think about the other side. Good point. Very good point. That's mostly a bubble. I want to undo my paper too. I'll probably be just a little bit. Okay. Rub it off, Lori. Rub it off. All right. Sometimes the screen looks so blurry and won't focus. It's all white paper. Oh, this is really hard to pull off, so I guess I'm really getting a mishmash under there. Oh, look, and the glitter. You probably can't see the glitter. Can you? Oh, you can see maybe little bits of glitter. That's cool. Can't really see the dragonfly image in there, but I like the way that glitter. All right, so let's go back to glitter. See, I could be here all night. Let's go back to that glitter, and then let's do what Devin said. Let's go back to the, what did she say? Silver. So I had some regular silver. This is kind of goldy, not really silver. See, my silver is not really, it's not nice. It's kind of like dull. It says metallic, but it's really not. Let's try this lighter. This is more like a champagne. And we'll get that orange. I use this one. And I wonder where my other black is. I didn't even get any dark purple out. Ugh. Lord have mercy. After this one, I'm going to go get my, see, because I can just do this all night by myself. Oh, I don't see my other black. Can't possibly be I didn't put something away, right, girls? I wouldn't risk the glitter on the jelly plate. Okay, I did it before and it's been okay, but I shall heed your warning after this one. And, you know, if I have to buy another jelly plate, then I would just get a bigger one. Don't tell Ron. All right, let's see. Let's take some of this off. And let's use a Q-tip. If I'm making anybody crazy, I'm so sorry. Now, where's that little squirrely doodad? Go down like that. Oh, Buffy again. Look, isn't that cool? I just think that's really cool. And it sparkles. Okay. All right, so let me dig out just real quick. So it doesn't sit on there too long, that glitter. Let me get one of my last successful dealios here. And let me just put on, that's an orange. So let me put on, let me put on a little pink. And then I'm going to go get my boil. And then if you chicks want to take off, that's great. I'll have my dinner and then I can just work on my plate. So I might go through a whole ream of paper at this rate. This is like a blast. I might go pick more leaves. I might do the other side of some of these like Janice recommended. Because mostly I'll be wanting to use these pages in a journal. I don't do so much of the like Colleen and Kathy do the oh, you know, whatever you call, you know what I'm talking about. That mixed media collage stuff. Just getting here. Yes, I can see where that doesn't sound so good. Oh, this is pretty cool. That's neat. Where's that one with the this has got the big open space in the center. Let's see if I can get any more. Oh, that lace on the other side doesn't look bad. Yeah, I'm not picking much up. All right. It'll take me one moment to go into the kitchen and get my foiled paper. I probably should leave something here for you to look at. I'll be right back. I hate to ask you this, but can you get the dogs? Because I have people online. All right, Daddy's coming. Okay. So I'm going to pop this out of the way and take my jelly plate out of the way. And maybe move this up a little. Let's see. Glasses back down. All right. Now I've used this material on several other boils, so it looks pretty nasty. But it's cooled off nicely. I see a hi, Becky. Who did I miss? Oh, hi, Aunt Beck. And it wasn't quite big enough. Now I did the pages out flat, landscape style. Now let's see. I've got all kinds of, let me just take a minute and put these bottles of paint over here in my handy dandy little tray. Make myself a little more room. And I've said this before, my dogs are live such a sheltered life. They've never seen other humans. So obviously they're carrying on. Okay. Now I put an extra sheet on top here. Don't ask me why. But I did squish it down pretty good. So I've got, it's tearing a little bit. You can't see too. There's a little bit of color, but not too much of an impression. There. These are, I think, Rose's Sharon's here. And they're a pink. Actually, they're a pink. So you can see a little bit of an imprint here. Rosemary Morris. Oh, hi, Rosemary. So this was just a little bud. He was so cute. I just throw him in there whole. Rosemary, I didn't leave this sit overnight. I just had to, I have to dig into it. So I guess I don't do it enough to be patient. Well, I'm not very patient, period. Yeah, a little bit. There's a really nice blue color there. Honey, what are those little purple flowers there that are kind of taking over the garden? Is that a weed?
These over here?
The short ones down under, yeah, behind the cinder blocks.
They're it's a perennial Aduratum.
Oh, this is Aduratum. And it's a light purple flower, but it doesn't look like it gave off much of any color. Yeah, this is cooled down nicely. But the Aduratum is really, I think, a little disappointing. I mean, it colored it a little bit, but it's just like a yellowy brown color. Kind of looks kind of fossily. You can see a little bit of the, I don't know if you can see it, a little bit of the stems and the shapes of the flower. But I see some color underneath. This plant is called a cardinal flower. The hummingbirds absolutely love them, but I don't think they're a very pretty flower. It's a real long stalk with red flowers. It's got a little bit of a pinky. Again, a technical term, pinky. Kathy Arbor, hi. Yeah, I was going to take picture, do a little video of our garden. I had said to Murray, oh, I should do our garden because my husband's worked so hard and it looks so nice. But I didn't have enough subbies to do it. And gosh, then we got a big storm and boy, they are beat. My little garden is beat to the socks. All the plants look awful. But they're still okay for this. I got a little bit of a leaf imprint there. Now this is called Liriope here. This is a border plant. I don't know if it's in the hosta family, but it looks like a spider plant. But right now the purple flowers are out and they're very pretty. And that's what I was pushing down on my jelly plate to get. To try to get an impression. Now these, I'm not going to pick these off because, see, that all peeled. So I've got some leaves that are stuck. But a nice shade of blue in spots. This I tore apart a Rose of Sharon pink. Ugh. Ugh. So this yellow bled through onto this one. So when they dry, I'll peel those off. Because when I dig at them, when it's wet, then I rip and dig my paper. Of course, it's mostly torn anyway. That guy didn't do anything. Now these are marigolds and maybe some cosmos. I'm not sure. Some zinnia. Thanks, Sharon. Really? See, when I squished mine, Kathy, after I watched you do that, there was so much juice in them. I couldn't get a good print. It was just like a big blob. But then they were so squashed, I didn't run them through again because I didn't think it would do much of an imprint at that point. Because I think I just squashed all the juice out of them. So these are some random. Well, let me get my little. Now, I mean, how could this didn't do anything? Look how pretty that flower is, even still. And I did it flat down. It didn't do anything. Very disappointed in you. Zinnia. Oh, I love these leaves. So now if I jelly printed over top of these, I probably would just cover everything that's there, right? The little bit that's there. Now when these dry, I guess they'll be a little more pronounced. These are just some random leaves. I don't remember what that, they might be, I don't know if that's a marigold leaf. This was from, that looks like a bug pod. This might have been from my Vitex. I'm not sure. Oh, I love this crap. Look it. I love it. Cool. Wow. I should have put some, I did try some coffee filters. I rolled them up like little cigars because I forgot to put them in here. But they didn't, I thought, the coffee stains them. So I thought, bye, Devin. So I thought maybe they would take on some color, but they didn't. So that was a little disappointing. But, and these are the Liriope and then the leaves from the Liriope. And this blue bleeding through, I guess, is probably from some more of the, so far, and I've done this a couple times over the summer, the Rose of Sharon really gives me the most color. And the cardinal flowers, but the one I picked today didn't have too much flower left. These are Rose of Sharon's under here. Just water, and then I put a cup and a half of white vinegar, and that's all I put in. And I've been wanting to try to do this on printed, Rosemary's here, she would know. I wanted to put some and try some of this on book pages, from an old book, but I didn't know if the ink from that would turn the water black. So I've been resident, how does that lady say it in that movie? Resident to try it. That's pretty nice. That, I think, is a Marigold. This little baby, a little bit of an impression, but not much color. Now see, it's just like there's purple here, but the Rose of Sharon is down pretty far. This is Marigold down the corner. And I tried to, oh, I know what it was, in the summer when the cosmos were really, oh, okay, thanks, Rosemary. The cosmos, I had orange and yellow. They gave me wonderful color. So next summer, I'm going to have them buy some different colors, packages, and we'll plant those. And I feel bad for all the bugs that lost their lives in this here boil. A lot of them skedaddled, but a lot of them hid for cover. It's pretty plain, not much on this one. There is a dead ant. Dead ant, dead ant. And again, the Liriope. I'm disappointed. They're such a pretty purple. I thought for sure I'd get a little bit of color from that. The leaves, though, feel like I could weave a basket. And this is pretty non-eventful. Sure, send them over. I guess we have about maybe four or six trees. Oh, here comes some more leaves. Oh, yes. I love the leaves. You can see a little on this. Not much. It's hard to see on the camera. You can see maybe a little print. I just love these leaves. My goodness. It's a little bit more purple. I don't know if you can really see much. Now I wonder if I'd let these dry, if I can use those on my jelly plate, if I can get some good, oh, maybe I should think about that. Get some good impressions on the jelly plate. And there's a couple buds and roses Sharon's. And really, they're pink. They're not purple. We have white and we have pink. And I think we have a double roses Sharon out there. Did she say pot? And this is 24-pound computer paper. So I think the next time I buy paper, I'll buy something even a little heavier. I don't know why I didn't think to put some envelopes or something in. That would have been a smart thing to do. I have no idea what these are. These look like a spider plant, what I would call a spider plant. I don't know if Kathy's still here, if she would know. And well, they look blue now, and they're a nice purple color. But I don't see that they, maybe a little. Well, there's some here, some purple. But for the most part, that's a dud. The Marigolds really gave me a lot of nice color. Not so much an imprint, though, I don't think. This stem, I don't know if you guys can see this. After, what do I have here that's kind of solid? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the little hairs? Look, how cool is that? The little hairs are all sticking out of the stem. I don't know why that fascinates me, but, or like, look at this. Like, if I could get an imprint of this, you'd have to come pick me up off of the floor. Look at this part of it where you can see all those little half circles. I love that. I'm a freaking nut. I just kind of stained it in a blob. Can you buy the stems and leaves? No, Sharon, I'll just send them to you, honey. That's fine. You don't have to buy them. You boys are disappointing here. They didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. I don't know why my cosmos, I guess they're done for this season. Maybe I didn't pick any of those. But when they first started to bloom, man, they gave me beautiful paper. All right, we're coming to the end. The end of my adventure. Now this has probably one of the better imprints. This looks like a dress. The lady's a little, look, okay. All right, doesn't she look like a dancer? Look, she's got a skinny body. She's got a dress at the bottom. Woo! Look at her little leaf arms, okay? It's time for Lori to have some supper. She's starting to get a little weird. Not much here either. So that's it. That's it, kids. That's all I got. I'll probably still mess around with my jelly plate. I'm going to grab some grub. I'm going to hope my leaves dry out here. Maybe I can use these now that they've been bowled. And that's it. So thanks for hanging out with me and helping me with my jelly plate. Take some pictures. Take some pictures of what, Anne? Oh, you're welcome, Anne. Thanks. Bye, guys. Remember, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. Have a good evening. I'm sure there's, I think Beth is on this evening. If it's still Saturday, I lose track of the days. This retirement's kind of tough. Thanks, girls. I'll see you soon. Somebody will be on live later, I'm sure. I know Beth will be. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, I think I've buried my mouse under my pile of flowers. Oh, well, I'll find it. I'll find it. Boy, that's really looking grungy, this here canvas I have. Sharon, maybe I'll put them in a Ziploc and send them to you. No, really, my mouse is gone. It is headed for the hills. Oh, there it is. It's behind the lace. Bye, girls.